you going through issues as a result of spiritual marriage? Are you facing a lot of challenges as a result of this? Are you a lady, you married to your husband and he was doing well, but by the time you get into his life, everything turned upside down as a result of this? Or are you a man, immediately you got married to your wife, you start having a lot of issues? In most cases, a lot of men are thinking that it's only a ladies that their spiritual marriage or spiritual husband causes problem to them. No, there is some men that has this spiritual wife, jealous one, that immediately they got themselves involved into another woman's in a physical realm, the spiritual one becomes angry, become jealous, that it will start making a lot of troubles, making a lot of issues into the marriage. Now let me tell you, this spiritual marriage is something that you must not play with, because it has a lot of spiritual disadvantage. It's something that you must not play with. When you discover you have this, you have to be consistent to make sure you get yourself rid, you get rid of this, or you being able to separate yourself from this particular thing. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you in one of the natural ways, by which you can use, by God's grace, to separate yourself or to be liberated from this. But let me tell you, before then, I'll explain to you how to use this and what you need to know when you are doing this and how to carry it along. So if you want to know more about this, please do keep watching while I share with you. Hello, you're welcome back to my channel. I greet you all, depending on where you're watching me from. Thank you for tuning in today. In case you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Promise. So in this channel or in this page, I share about the spiritual tips and health tips, how to use natural things for these uses. So if you find it helpful and something that you want to know more, please do subscribe or follow me for more of my videos, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you will always be notified whenever I upload any of the content. Thank you for joining me today. I pray that every of your good desire shall be granted by God Almighty. If you're a returning subscriber and returning viewers, thank you very much for tuning in today. Thank you for always being here. I pray that God Almighty will bless you for me. So guys, like I said, in today's video, I want to share with you this amazing way to get rid of this. Now, there is something that happened. If you have been following me, you will know that I've shared a lot about this, what to do by the grace of God, using the things that God has blessed us with, which is the natural things we eat and we deal with in daily basis. Now, but somebody was telling me like, oh, Lady P, since I married my husband was doing well, and all of a sudden, after the marriage, everything comes down. And we had an issue. I'm sorry, I just want to make it very clear so you understand where I'm going. So, and they had an issue. The man, they parted away, and within the space of some years, the man was able to rise up again and build a house and was living a good life, and went back to brought back the lady, and problems started. That is the spiritual marriage I am talking about. It's something that you must not play with. It's something that you must stand your feet. You must continue praying to deal with. If you are the type you're a prayer type, please do keep praying. Keep bringing fire into your life. Keep fasting if you are the type that fast. Keep talking to God to separate you from this. If not so, it's a very dangerous thing that you must not play with. There is so many ways you can experience this. Not only women that have this issue, men as well have this issue. There is some men that when they are single, they will be making it in life. Immediately they got married into the physical wife, the spiritual wife becomes angry, becomes jealous, that they start tormenting the person. Alright? So this is vice versa. When the situation like this occur, this is what the both parties have to embark on, because nobody knows where it comes from. Now this is what you need to do. Get a sea salt. Okay? When you get a sea salt, you get garlic. Now, let me tell you, garlic himself is very powerful. You know, we use garlic in cooking. Many people don't know that garlic has a lot of spiritual benefit. There are so many things you do with garlic spiritually. If you have been following me, you will as well know that I've shared a lot of spiritual benefit of garlic. Now, when you get garlic, you get sea salt. Now, this is what you are going to do. Before you do this, you are going to do this recipe between 12, 1, 2 and 3 a.m. 12, 1, 2, 3 a.m. Between this time, this is when you do this work. Now, you are going to blend the garlic, all right, any quantity. Blend it, extract blend the garlic here, right? Now, for the sea salt, you are going to boil a little bit water. The water should be hot or warm, but not cold. Now, when you boil the water, bring it down. Now, add the blended garlic inside and put the sea salt inside. Now, add this mixture into your bathing water. If you are the type that bathes with warm water or hot water, you are free. If you are the type that bathes with cold water, you are also free. But make sure that before you mix this mixture into the main water that you are using to bathe, you have already mixed it the way I explained. Alright, now you add it into that bathing water. Now, when you add it into the bathing water, you begin to pray. Tell God to use this as a point of contact to deliver you from this spirit. Wherever you have contacted this, however you have inherited it, wherever that it has come to manifest, and that God Almighty, the God of whole universe, should use this method to deliver you. Now, after making the prayers, bath with the water. Now, after bathing, don't clean your body. When the water dried, then you now put on your dresses before you go back to sleep. Alright? Now, you're going to be doing this recipe every day for 7 days. For 7 good days. Alright? Like I said, it's just for both parties. I will advise you, if this thing is happening to you or you are experiencing this, when you are doing this, please do it with your partner. Like I said, it can come from the man's side, it can come from the woman's side. Now, after you have completed it for 7 days, let me tell you, when you are doing this thing, you need to be sensitive. You need to be cautioned. Sometimes when you are doing this, you are going to be experiencing a lot of negative things. Like you start, if you like unnecessary arguments, unnecessary fighting and quarreling. Maybe you are into business, for that period you are doing this, you might not be selling the way you are selling before. Let me tell you, even Bible said, whoever that is preparing for peace, whoever that want peace should prepare for war. You want to break out from something, so you need to be ready for it. But let me tell you, when you are consistently doing this, I tell you, by the grace of God, you are going to break through. That is the assurance. You are definitely going to break through. So you keep doing it, like I said, 7 days. When you do it to 7 days, you'll be having dreams. If you don't understand, look for somebody that understands dreams to interpret it. Definitely, God will give you the answer. God will give you the solution. If maybe you're supposed to have stopped it, or maybe you need to continue, that should be happening in your dream. So whenever you are doing it, be sensitive of your dreams, and please be focused while doing this. By the grace of God, you are going to be free from this. Please don't forget to have faith. Keep praying when you are doing this, so that God Almighty will use all these things to deliver you. So I wish I share with you this, and if you find it helpful, don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, like, to support the channel or to support the page. I promise to share more other means on how to deal with this using other natural things. So thank you all for watching. I love you all. Stay blessed wherever you are. I pray that as you embark in this journey, may the good Lord answer you and deliver you from this spirit. So thank you all for watching. See you in my next one.